Hi guys, welcome back to the Drive Life channel. In today's video we're going to talk about running costs for the Volvo S80 or the P3 Volvos in general. This is the 205 brake horsepower D5. This one's mapped with the Polestar map. It's just a little quicker, but I just thought I'd give you guys a good overview or an update on running costs now that things have all gone a little bit crazy in 2022. So let's get straight into it. So first thing that happened was the tax went up. We're now paying £24 a month. It used to be £19 a month. It's gone up from around, I think it was £280 to £325 to tax this car. Now my insurance is a little skewed because I'm in some weird circumstances. The fact that I'm quite a young driver, but I'm Institute of Advanced Motorists, etc. Insurance on this car for me is around £400 a year with unlimited mileage, which I think is very, very good. I guess the general demographic of Volvo S80 drivers is perhaps older, more careful drivers or chauffeurs, so that's always nice and helpful. So that's again fairly reasonable. They're cheap cars to insure because of the fact not many of them are crashed. There's not many of them about anyway, but not many of them have crashed. And you can see how filthy the car is from this mid-Wales autumnal mud bowl that this place becomes. Next then is tyres. Just paid £300 for a set of new Michelin Cross Climates at the front. Fantastic tyres, they're the best ones on the market in my opinion, Michelin Cross Climate 2s. But they're a tyre that will do everything. I've driven to the Arctic Circle on the older version of these tyres and they've been pretty much faultless. So that is something that we can, definitely put down as well worth it. We've then had to replace the rear brake pads after my track day. The less said about that the better really. Destroyed my rear brake pads, so we've replaced the rears on there. We also lost a centre cap there, and now I also need to replace the front brakes as well. So I've already got the pads. They were given to me free by a subscriber in Sweden, so that's great, that's really helpful. About 40 quid to do the rear brake pads, but also we're going to need to do the discs as well. I've managed to source 2 of those for £50. Interestingly, they are the same as a Land Rover Defender, and they're far Land Rover Freelander even. They're far cheaper to buy from Land Rover sort of aftermarket people, or Ford as well. I'm going to do a separate video on that where I'll give you all the part numbers, etc., how to get those cheaper. But yeah, there are other ways. So they were £50 for 2 rotors on there. So that's not too bad. That's all the maintenance I've had to do. Obviously we've had an oil change. That runs me around £85 to change the oil in this car. So do it myself, and filters, etc., be £10–15 a piece. So probably in terms of maintenance this year I've had to do probably £300 for nearly 20,000 miles of motoring, which is pretty good if you ask me. Chuck on with the tyres there, £600. They lasted me 3 years, so put that down for £100 per year for tyres. Fuel, now that is a big one, and actually I'm about to go and fill this car up, so let's go and have a look. But we're averaging 41 miles per gallon. That is on a mixture of A roads and B roads. My commute to work is over a mountain, so that's not going to help it. And I don't do actually much motorway journeys anymore, that many motorway journeys anymore. So let's go and fill the car up and see what the damage is. Okay then, so here we are at the petrol station. I've left it as low as I'm willing to go. We're going to just fill it up to full and see how much this bad boy costs nowadays. I actually haven't filled up a full tank for a long time. I've been trying to avoid it, to be honest. But yeah, let's go and see how much it sets us back. Okay then, so we now have a full tank, and that gives us a range of exactly 700 miles. And that cost us 130 pounds, these 70 litres of diesel. It's pretty scary, isn't it? It used to cost around 85 quid. So now I might even have to ask for a tank of diesel as a Christmas present rather than anything else. But if you think, what's that, 700 miles for 130 pounds? Price per miles, I'm not quite sure what that is off the top of my head. It's around 20, just over 20p a mile. No, it's not, it's less than that. It's 18 pence or so a mile, which is quite, it's actually not that bad. It used to be sort of 12, 13 pence per mile to run this car before the fuel prices went crazy. But yeah, obviously everything's gone up, but overall, yeah, not too bad. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Cheers.